I need to get better with just kind of getting my shit together and uploading. It really doesn't matter what it is. At this point, it just doesn't matter. Like we're just past that point now, and I just kind of need to grow up. And I mean that in the most violent sense. It's over with. We have to stop. There has to be a fucking point where we get to where we're like, all right, let's just stand the fuck up now, okay? I look at the ground and I see myself there and I'm like, "Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing?" I go out into this fucking world every day at my fucking shitty ass job and I talk to these awful people. I'm literally like essentially doing backflips on a stage in a circus. Like that is what I do regularly for not as much as I should. So it's just very much like could we just do something for free at home that is what we want? You know what I'm saying? Or like that could lead to something we want. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. Wouldn't that be fucking crazy if we just actually did something that's going to help us? What a crazy concept. It pisses me the fuck off. I piss myself off. I'm mad at myself. I get angry at myself because I feel like I'm like, and I'm like, okay, this sucks. And then I just sit in that and I'm just there ruminating. This is not a unique experience in any way, shape, or form. This is not a unique experience in any way, shape, or form. I'm just bored with myself. I bore myself. I'm bored. I'm boring. Like if I were to like sit in a room with a bunch of people who are having the same problem, I would be like, we're so boring. Oh my God, I'm so bored. Yawn. And I don't want it to be like, oh, now I'm 50, so now I want to literally remove every item of clothing and walk around on the beach. There's just such a freeing thing about being older and you're like, I wish I had just been more brave when I was younger, but I have to get past that because I'm older now and it doesn't really matter and I can't turn the clock back. So I just kind of need to stand the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get exhausted so easily, and it's very sad and it's sad. But at the end of the day, that's not going to change. Like, my depression's not going to change. It's not going to change. So I can edit videos when I'm ready and it's something I enjoy so much. And it's very much like, ooh, like this wasn't bad at all. But it takes me so long to get to that point and I only have so many days off, so it's just like, let's just get what we need to say off our chest. Because I think, oh my God, you should do a sit down video, make it really cute in the background. Like, literally show off your apartment and just like get the plants there, get good lighting, and make a nice one. And that's not to say that's not going to happen. Eventually, I will do that. Eventually, I will get to the point where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to make a really cute video where I look really cute and really nice. And the lighting's going to be great, and I'm going to look great, and it's going to be great. But that's not gonna be today. It's a Sunday and I don't want to do that. And I'm not gonna do that. But I can sit here in my jacket and I can make a fucking video, right? I can do that. I can do that. I have the ability. I'm not tired right now. I don't feel exhausted. I don't feel like I'm exerting. The only thing I'm sacrificing right now is the episode of Real Housewives of Potomac that I was watching. And that's gonna be press play in about 10 minutes. So yeah. I just need to like buck up and do that. And like I just don't really know how much weight I need to be putting on things anymore. Like, I always have this fear, and I will say the fear is real because I've had past things where I've had YouTube channels in the past. Like, when I was in college, I had a YouTube channel and it was doing really well. And then one of the videos blew up, and it was not the video I wanted to blow up. I was very unhappy about what video blew up. And then I had another account where a video blew up that I didn't want. And it's just like, that is why I'm always like, you never know. Like, it's like literally like the day that, okay, you remember the fucking, I don't remember what it was called. It was called the something clearinghouse. And they used to come to people's houses with big checks. And my nightmare growing up was that I was like, if I win, which I wouldn't because I was not able to enter. This is like a full blown. This is fully delusional. But I was like, what if we win the Beverly Hills, whatever it's called, the fucking clearinghouse thing? What if they come to my house with a check and I look like dog shit? And it's like, I think in some ways that's a good way to think. Like that way, you're always dressing your best, even if it's not for you. If you're not ready for something to be motivated by you, you can still be motivated by something cool. But it was just it's what I'm doing now. And I'm like, what if this video blows up and I have you know what I'm saying, the gel from last night in my hair and I'm tired and I don't and it just kind of doesn't matter because at the end of the day it's not up to me. Nothing's up to me. It doesn't matter, babe. Let's stand up now. Yeah, sometimes I wish that like when you were having like a fucking you were just losing your shit as a kid at school. My fucking neighbors, I'm gonna lose it. Um, when you're losing your shit, and like somebody's like, "Hey, you're losing your shit." No, like, or somebody being like, "Ooh," that's how I feel. Like, ugh, like just stop, girl. Just stop and stand up. That being said, I have things that I want to share. I have things that I want to share, or that, excuse me, I have things that I'm going to share that are not necessarily on a theme. Like, it's just sort of like I do a lot of videography, I do a lot of photography, so there's going to be a lot of different things. I also am just a pot full of crafts. I'm a very artistic person. I do a lot of different stuff, so the videos are never going to really be the same. That being said, if you make your way to this tiny, baby, minuscule corner of the internet, then don't expect for things to be done repeatedly unless they're requested. Like if you're like, "Oh my God, can I see something more about this?" or "Can you do another blah blah blah?" I will do that maybe a couple times because there are certain things that I want to expand on, and I'm like, this took a lot of effort and I don't really feel like it's worth it. That's just how I am. So it really depends. But we have a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? We have so much going on. So I need that I just need to get this out. You know what I'm saying? Like for me it's kind of like I see my channel kind of like as the same way I see my journals. Like I feel like with my journal, it's really hard for me to keep everything in one journal. That's why I have a traveler's journal and other journals outside of that journal. Like, literally, it will not work for me. And this is the most I've been able to journal ever because I'm able to separate everything the way I need to separate it. And that's kind of how I am with my like videos. Like, I want to do a video about this, a video about this, a video about this. There may be videos that are involving other people, there may be interviews, there may be little mini docs, but it's all going to be just on one page because this is my traveler's journal YouTube. Does that make sense? Um, it's just I need to just do the things that I need to do. But I have a couple things coming up. There's a shoot that I'm working on. I already did the first part of the shoot, and I have another part of the shoot coming up, and so I really like that. I also think we might just do a weekly sit down chat so that I can feel like I can breathe sometimes. I just think sometimes I need to just breathe and just yap for a little, and then I'll feel okay. And I think that that's for the best for me. Um, that being said, I feel like I said that being said a couple seconds ago. There is not really a that being said thing that I'm trying to say. I'm just more using it as a transition. Um, on another note, I want to like do I want to share more things that I do because I feel like nothing is really that hard. Not necessarily, I don't know if it's just like a for me thing, but in my opinion, it's not just for me because I don't do all these things very well. Like, I'm not doing everything perfectly. Like, my things that I do perfectly in my eyes, videography, photography, sculpting. That's my big three. Now, everything else is kind of like so menos, like, okay, this is going all right. Um, I like to make stamps. I'm not good at drawing. I crochet. I like to journal. My handwriting is atrocious. I'm not good at painting or coloring or anything like that, really. There's other things I'm good at, but they're just not things I can do all the time because then it's like a lot of money going into this one thing. But sometimes I might want to do a video about The Sims, but sometimes I might just play The Sims for a long time one day, and I'm like, oh, how fun would it be to share this? But I just think sharing is caring and it's fun, and so I don't want it to ever be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not. I can't. So we just need to just all be on one page about that. I feel a lot more clear. I hope you do too. I know that I kind of, ooh, that was my power bar, and that girl scared the shit out of me. Um, I feel a lot better now, honestly. And this was a really magical thing. And so I'm really glad that you came. I'm not gonna lie. I actually feel really good now. I would suggest this to you. If you're just like, oh God, like this her first video needs to be a banger. I literally just saw somebody who just posted this bullshit piece of shit video and it didn't matter. And it's doing really well. Like, good for you. And they were like, I really don't care if it did well. And I'm like, oh, you better go off. You're better than me. You're better than me. I think we all have that secret feeling of like, or at least, I'm sorry, I have to stop because some of y'all don't even have like thoughts in your mind. And I mean that in the way of like, you don't actually hear a voice in your head. So I have to stop saying that we all, because that's not true. But some people who are more similar to me, on my birthday, I'm always like, ooh, I know nothing is happening. Like, what I'm saying, that there's nothing that's gonna happen that's anything like what's in my mind. And I'm happy with that and I'm fine with that, in the way of like, it literally would be weird if this happened because I don't even have the means. And when I say the means, I don't know enough people to have a surprise party. But I have that thought in the back, back of my mind where I'm like, what if there's a surprise party? And I think that that's also how I come to like uploading, where I'm like, this is literally a nothing ass video. I didn't put any tags, I didn't do anything to help this video. It's just there. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, but what if it blows up? Then what? So it's like just something I need to get over. I just need to get over it and stand up. And that is all I have to say.